photos. The head coach is Robert Lucero. Your officials for tonight's game are Tucker Furlow, Daryl Hoskins, and Tony Bragg.
As Westlake will move right to left to start things off. Akins left to right, controlling the tip is Westlake as Monroe gets it over to Moat. Moat trying to move it over to KJ Adams. Moat trying to make a move here defensively to the top of the arc to McManus. McManus into the high post to KJ. Ball's poked away momentarily, but Moat able to get it. His low post pass is intercepted. Now coming down the court hard. Here is Robert Mallett IV, the talented football player for the Akins Eagles. Now Nate Davis will set things up for the half-court offense here for Akins. Back over to the top of the arc here to Jackson Henry. Back over to the right wing to Robertson. Robertson moving the basketball up to Morales. Morales trying to set things up for Jackson Henry. Good defense here in the zone for Westlake to lead things off in the first possession. No score as we are over half a minute into this one in the first quarter. Whistle away from the basketball here. We'll have to see what the foul is all about. And it will be against Akins. So Jackson Henry picks up his first personal foul, first team foul. Again, no score, 2 possessions here. 1, Westlake with the turnover. Westlake averaging just over 11.5 turnovers per ball game. It's a low number for an elite squad here. And now Moat on the other end trying to atone for that intercepted pass. Fires up a 3-point shot. That one is no good. Carson May comes down with the rebound, but reaching in is Robert now with the 4th to tie up the basketball. So it's a jump ball. The possession arrow will go to Akins. The Eagles, like I said, mentioned they won their last game played, and even though it's been a disappointing season yet again here for the Eagles, they have something to smile about with a district win. In fact, back-to-back close calls. Again, a 41-38 loss to Austin High, and then a 55-52 win over Lehman. So things on the up and up right now. As Michael Robertson fires the basketball over the left wing, and the Teneric pass goes out of bounds. Last touched by Akins, so it will be Westlake basketball. 6:42 to play here, opening quarter. Still no score, as we have yet to have a field goal here on Bennett Court. Now KJ trying to drive down the right side of the lane. Feeds the double team and fires into the corner. This time Moat comes up big with a 3-pointer to start things off. It's 3-0 Westlake. Moat shooting at 50% from the area just inside the 3-point line. 33% beyond the arc. He fires up a pretty good shot from the corner. Now trying to work around a screen here is Morales. Morales gets it over to the left wing to Robertson. Robertson picks up his dribble, looking for a man down low, doesn't have it. Now kicks it back over to the left wing to Mallett. Mallett again looking to reset the half-court offense. He'll do so with Nate Davis. A lot of space here on the floor, trying to open up driving lanes, as you heard Robert Lucero talk about in the opening with the shoot-around with Robert Lucero. Now over the left wing, Robertson trying to set up Morales. Morales with the dribble drive, kicks it over to the corner. Still trying to make room for Michael Robertson. Doesn't have it. Good, strong defense here for Westlake in the 2-3 zone. 3-0 Westlake, 5:38 to play. Clock moving here in the first quarter, and Nate Davis trying to suck the air out of the basketball here, trying to create multiple opportunities here. Now a 3-point shot on the way from the right wing from Michael Robertson. It's no good. And May comes down with the rebound. Now dribbling all the way down court is KJ Adams. He feeds May on a give and go as he went from the left block to the right block, found May, and May converts on the short layup. Nice job there by Carson, who had 10 points on Saturday afternoon against Bowie. He was able to score the first 2 buckets of the second half as he was left all alone, as all attention was on KJ Adams. And the Chaps on a 5-0 lead here with 3 minutes gone by in the opening quarter. Now Morales trying to make a move around the screen. Doesn't have it. Kicks it over to Robertson. Robertson with the drive, and he walked with the basketball. It's a traveling violation here on Akins. So another unforced error there for Akins, and Moat will inbound the basketball. Still nursing that issue with his pinky finger. And probably just a slight fracture there that he's taped down. Rory Monroe now getting into the low post to KJ Adams, who has a baby hook pass over to Moat. Back over to McManus at the top of the arc. Now KJ cross court from the corner to Monroe. Monroe drives into the lane, puts up the shot. The shot is good from point-blank range, and Rory is on the board with 2 points. It's now 7-0 as Westlake has gone a 7-0 run to start the game. Once again, the theory here for the Akins Eagles is minimize possessions here. Don't let Westlake run away with it. They've got to find a way to drop a dime here on this possession. Now, Nate Davis trying to drive into the high elbow. Doesn't have it. Kicks it over the left elbow to Jackson Henry. Into the corner to Mallett. Mallett thinks about a 12-foot jump shot. but now resets to Beto Morales. Morales trying to take McManus off the dribble, doesn't have it. Gives it over to Robertson at the top of the arc. Robertson with the between the legs dribble, gets it over to Morales. Beto surveying, gives it up to Robert Mallett. Allen, who picks up his dribble, just gives a little pass over to Davis. Davis over to Robertson. Robertson to Morales on the left wing, trying to take McManus off the dribble again. Doesn't have it. Now resets the offense again. As now Morales trying to go around a screen here provided by Jackson Henry. He gets a step, puts up the shot. May blocks it. And now the outlet pass here on a 2-2 break for Westlake. KJ coming down the arc. Doesn't have it. Kicks it over to Monroe. Monroe for three. Hits the side of the backboard, but McManus is there to clean it up. McManus with a nice offensive board there, and he's on the board here in the first quarter. It's a 9-0 run to start the ball game here. After all that for Eagles on their side of the court. They have the ball poked away on the rejection by Carson. And even though the shot by Rory went off the backboard, he was able to clear it up. Was McManus. Now driving the baseline is Morales. Morales kicks it over to Robertson. Robertson for an NBA level three, and that one is good. Good job there by the 6'3" junior as he put up a good-looking three-point shot there from almost 24 feet away from the left wing. And just like that, the lead's been cut into a third. 9-3 now, Westlake with the lead. Now trying to drop it inside on the post game there from McManus as his pass picked off. Akins the other way, going baseline here. Putting up the shot is Nate Davis, and that shot is good, and Davis is fouled. Good ball movement down the court on the interception down low. On the pass down to KJ. Akins got up and ran. The pass, or excuse me, the foul's going to be called on Carson May. That's his first personal foul. That's the first team foul, and Davis will go to the line to shoot the and one to try to draw Akins a little bit closer here as he steps to the line. His left foot slightly behind his back foot as he puts up the right-handed shot. That one no good off the front iron. KJ skying for the rebound. So it's 9-5. A 4-point advantage here as Mankel checks into the ballgame along with Daniel Villarreal. DB picking up the screen here for KJ. KJ driving to the hole, puts up the shot. That shot is no good, but KJ is fouled. Adams with 36 points against Louis. He had a monster game down low. And Jackson Henry picks up his second personal foul. And that is the second team foul. It is KJ Adams, and his 76% free throw shooting steps to the line, and he misses the front end of the two shots. As I mentioned, Cade Mankel in the ball game along with Daniel Villarreal. McManus is going to check out for Diego Schleppe, the 6-foot junior guard coming in. Shooting 46% from the field, 40% from three-point land. Doing a lot with his opportunities as he has 9 steals on the season to go along with 5 blocks. Not bad from a guard. KJ connects with his first point of the first quarter. 10-5 Westlake lead here. The lead's been as large as 9. As we thank all of you for joining us live on the Westlake Shop app and, of course, on WestlakeShops.com. Now resetting the offense here is Nate Davis. Davis stops, pauses, gives it up to Robertson. Robertson with a three-pointer, a couple of trips down the line. It's really the only made field goal here, other than the and one by Davis. And that's where we sit. Now 10-5 with 1:50 to play in the first quarter. Beto Morales casually dribbling over to the right side. Picked up defensively here by Moet. Moet comes out to greet him. Now kick into the corner here as Davis drives baseline. Puts up the shot. He hangs in the air, and that layup is no good. Foul's going to be called offensively. So Nate Davis picks up his first personal foul. That's the third team foul. 10-5 Westlake lead with 1:40 to play in the first quarter. Now Moet trying to drive by Morales. Doesn't have it. Pulls up his dribble out to the right elbow. Now a traveling violation is going to be called on Mo, as he moved his pivot foot as he got rid of the basketball to flash that pass into the high elbow to KJ Adams. And Westlake turns the ball over here with a 10-5 lead with 90 seconds to play first quarter. Morales is with that left hand, casually dribbling across the timeline right there near the Westlake logo here at Alabama Court. Morales trying to work around a trap here. Here it comes. He works against the zone, gets it up nicely here to Davis, who resets the offense, and now coming out to guard tightly is Moet. Now Davis trying to streak to the right side of the lane, gives up the rock as he passes back out to the top of the key, and KJ is there to intercept the basketball. He falls down, but contact is made. And that is going to be the third personal foul here in the first quarter for Jackson Henry. The 6'2 junior power forward has to come off the floor now in favor of Jayshon Upton, 5'8 sophomore point guard. So he is on the floor now. And he picks up Diego Schleppe. Now Moat spots and pops from three-point land at the top of the arc. That one no good. And Robertson pulls down the rebound. Now into the front court is Beto Morales. Will reset here as he hands the rock off to Jayshon Upton. Upton guarded tightly by Ankle. Now whistle away from the basketball here. This is a foul away from the basketball. And it's going to be on number 33, Diego Schleppe. That's his first personal foul, second team foul for Westlake. 14 fouls here for the Eagles. Only 15 points scored by both ball clubs here in the first quarter as Akins is really taking time off the clock to limit possessions. Now trying to answer is Upton. Upton trying to shake Moat. Can't do it. Gets it back out to Robertson. Robertson dribbling with the left hand, waiting for Morales. He's got it. Now Beto trying to reset everything here at the top of the arc. Working for the final shot. Here's Upton. He will backpedal here, try to work against Moat. Now Morales into the front court. The final 10 seconds as they work it down, slow the pace completely. As Morales is going to work for the final shot. Trying to make his move around Schleppe. Pulls up at the top of the arc, fires up a three-pointer. That one is no good, and that's the final shot of the first quarter. Westlake leads Akins 10-5. Yes, you heard that correct. After one quarter of play, it's Westlake 10, Akins 5. Back in a moment, this is Westlake basketball. Welcome back to live coverage of Westlake basketball. Joe Taylor joining you here for the second quarter, 10-5. Westlake over Akins, who have slowed the pace considerably, limiting as many offensive possessions as they possibly can. Villarreal on the floor along with Moat, Ankle, KJ Adams, and Diego Schleppe. Ankle with the basketball right now as it calmly dribbles back out to reset the half-court offense. And the high elbow is Villarreal. DB driving to the hole, puts up a shot. The shot is good. Counted for DB, and he is fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot the and one. Foul's going to be called, I believe, on Robert Mallett the fourth.
Foul on Akins, number 1, Robert Mallett the fourth.
So Robert Mallett the fourth, picking up his first personal foul, 15 foul here, and DB will go to the line as Villarreal, 6'5" senior forward rather, shooting at 83% from the free throw line, and he knocks it down for the and one here in the second quarter. First points for Westlake as he has 3 points. Carson May with 2, Connor McManus with 2, Ian Moat with a three-pointer, KJ Adams with just the lone free throw, and Rory Monroe with a field goal as well. So all the starting five got a chance to score here, and now on the right wing is Michael Robertson. Robertson gives it up to Upton. Upton trying to shake Ankle, can't do it. And he'll reset the offense here, trying to work it over to the left wing here in front of the Westlake bench to Robertson. Robertson guarded tightly by Moat. Now into the game here for the Akins Eagles is Elijah Jackson. Jackson gives it up to Upton. Upton driving, kicking over to Robert Mallett the fourth. Faked a three-pointer in the face of KJ Adams. Now resets it and gives it to the left wing to Robertson. Again, this tactic here of just taking the air out of the basketball and reducing it. No shot clock in high school basketball. So Akins is in no hurry until they get a wide open look. And that time they did from the left wing by Robertson. He can't connect. That three-pointer no good. The rebound controlled by Daniel Villarreal. He gives it up to Schleppe, who comes across the timeline here. Schleppe caught the trap, gets it over to KJ Adams, and Adams got caught up there on the right wing as he moved his feet. And the traveling violation has been called. Carson May is going to check into the ball game here for Daniel Villarreal, who checks out with 3 points. Westlake leading 13-5. It's an 8-point advantage here. Is inbound in the basketball will be Robert Mallett fourth in front of the Eagles bench, and now Upton's going to bring it up with the left-handed dribble. A sophomore picked up in the backcourt here by Diego Schleppe as he crosses the timeline. Gets it over to the Al Bennett logo in front of the Westlake bench to Mallett. Back over to Robertson, back to Mallett. Mallett looking for Morales, doesn't have him on the screen there. Now KJ pokes the basketball away. KJ in the open court, takes it up, hammers it down with a two-handed jam. Beautiful job there in the open as he forced the steal to KJ, and KJ threw it down with the thunder there. He now has 3 points. 15-5, 10-point advantage, largest lead for Westlake with 5:55 to play here in the first half. KJ with a underdone here. Now Morales trying to work his way through the zone. Stopping and popping for a three-point shot. Good looking shot there, but just didn't fall off the back iron. Now Mankel into the open court here across the timeline to KJ Adams, who rifles a pass into the corner to McManus. Back over to Mankel. Wide open three-point shot here for Carson May, bringing rain. And that one just caroms off the back iron. Good shot there on the catch and shoot by Carson May. But on the rebound, a foul has been called against Akins.
In for Akins, number 10, Nate Davis.
So Nate Davis checking back into the ball game here. Robert Mallett, the fourth, taking a seat. 16 fouls here, and now the lob into the double team from Diego Schleppe to KJ Adams. He wrestles with the basketball, loses it. Carson May finds the open basketball and retains possession here for Westlake. Good defense here for Upton. Schleppe shakes him momentarily, gets it over the right wing to Mankel. Mankel trying to make a move around Morales, gives it up to Carson May. Left-handed dribble for Carson. A one-bounce dribble, gives it up to Schleppe. The give and go from Schleppe to Carson May. Carson goes up for the finger roll with the right hand and connects. Carson May now with 4 points as he gets a bucket there. Now a 12-point advantage as Rory Monroe sets to check back into the ball game. Here's Akins on the other end. Nate Davis over to Robertson. Gets it over to Jackson. Jackson over to Robertson. Robertson in the high post gives it back up to Jackson. Elijah now resetting here, trying to calm down the pace as Westlake has come out of the first quarter timeout. Upton going hard to the hole. That shot rejected and the ball goes out of bounds. That's the second block for Carson May as he blocks Upton's layup opportunity. Rory Monroe checks in for Cade Mankel. And it will be Akins basketball after the rejection of Upton's layup opportunity from the left block. And now a foul's going to be called away from the basketball. Called it with leave on Moak or waiver. Moak's not even in the game, so I'm not too sure why he said 2-5. It's probably 3-5. We're still trying to figure out who the foul was on. And the whistle blows again.
Foul on Westlake, number 35. Connor McManus.
So Connor McManus picks up the personal foul. That's the first personal foul for Connor. Now 14 fouls for Westlake here, and they lead 17-5. Inbounding the basketball will be Nate Davis. He gets it over to Beto Morales. Morales crosses the timeline here right in front of the broadcast table. Connor McManus picks him up in the zone defense. It's a 2-1-2 look for Westlake here with Rory down at the post. Upton now from the left wing, fires to the right wing. Now off the screen, elevating for a long two-point shot just inside the free throw line is Beto Morales. He has his first field goal in the ball game. He is now 2 of 4, or excuse me, 1 of 4 rather, as he has elevated 4 times for a field goal try. That's the first time he's got to connect. Beto Morales almost stealing the basketball away from him. Rory gets it back, gets it over to Carson. Carson with a one-dribble pass to McManus. McManus back over to Carson May. May connects, but they're going to say Carson traveled with the basketball before the shot. That's a good give-and-go move as he flashes down after he gives up the rock. He goes straight to the basket. It's a little give-and-go game there. But May unfortunately walked with the basketball, so no points. Back up to a 10-point advantage here for Westlake as Morales comes across the timeline. 17-7 is your score as Upton gets it over to Morales. With a one dribble, trying to drive to the lane, doesn't have it, kicks it over to Elijah Jackson, who has a wide open three-point shot from the right corner. That one is no good. Now in transition, KJ loses the basketball momentarily, finds Rory. Rory under the basket finds McManus. Diego Schleppe had a momentary opportunity for a three-point shot at the top of the arc. Didn't happen. He gets it over to the left wing to Rory. Monroe feeds KJ down low, and a foul's been called against Akins. Foul's going to come on the floor as Moak comes back in the ballgame. So with that, it will be the bonus here for Westlake. So the 7th foul as KJ eyes the first of 2, buries that one. He is 1 of 2 before that shot, now 2 of 3. As KJ was 1 of 2 in the first quarter. In fact, that's the only point he had in the first quarter was a free throw. And he adds the second one here. Now it's 5 points in the game. 19-7, 12-point advantage. It matches the largest lead of the evening as Akins looking to stay tight with Westlake in the final 3:19 in this ballgame here in the first half. Now working his magic with the dribble is Upton. Jay-Sean trying to go around Connor McManus, and this is going to be an offensive foul as he dug his forearm into the midsection there. So Upton will pick up his first personal foul. And that that is the 8th team foul. It should be. The inbound here goes to E.A. Moat. 19-7 advantage here for Mo as he works against Morales, who has not come out of the game here in this first half. Daniel Villarreal back in the ball game here as he checks in. Now Moat trying to get into the post to KJ. KJ trying to knife his way into the lane and put up the shot, and he took too many steps into a traveling violation here. As once again, KJ just cannot get the space down low. Akins delivering a doozy here on KJ Adams, denying the post with their athleticism. Pretty impressive stuff here for Coach Rashad Culver's defensive unit on KJ Adams. Managed to allow the big man just 7 points. Now trying to dribble drive around KJ Adams is Nate Davis. Nate Davis gives it up to Robertson, over to the corner here to Jackson. Jackson will reset the offense with Morales. Guarding tightly is McManus, but trying to set a screen is Davis. Davis will back off, and McManus will stay there in the zone. He lets Morales drive by him briefly, affects the pass over here to Jackson. Jackson somehow able to get control of the basketball, elevate in the lane, and finish with the left hand. Nice little floater there with the left hand for Jackson. As he scores his first field goal, 19-9 now, excuse me, a 10-point advantage here. McManus inside to KJ Adams. Adams all alone because his defender down low, Davis, had actually fallen down. That's an easy bucket there for KJ Adams, who now has 6 points in the quarter. 21-19 here as Jackson dribbles down the baseline. He steps on the baseline, and it's a turnover. And the basketball will belong to Westlake here with 1:46 to play. So a little barrage here for Westlake as they lead 21-9. 140 as KJ brings the ball across the timeline, gives it up to Moat. Moat driving in, stops and pops at the free throw line at the right elbow. That's no good. Elevating is KJ Adams to try to get the rebound, struggling to get coverage, and now KJ is fouled as he tries to go up hard for the shot. He's actually thrown down almost. It's a physical ball game down there. It's going to be Mike Robertson's first personal foul as 9 team fouls are now on the board here for the Akins Eagles, and KJ will step to the line. Mentioned he is now 3 of 4 on the evening from the free throw line. As the junior 6'7" post player puts up the shot, it's good. Now 22-9. And Sebastian Hernandez is checking into the ball game now for the Akins Eagles. Hernandez, a 6-foot junior shooting guard. He's checked in for the final 90 seconds here. KJ releases the second free throw, and that one is good. So KJ with now 8 in the quarter, 4 of those 8 from the charity stripe. 23-9 your score. Westlake with the big advantage inside 90 seconds to play here in the first half. McManus crashing down on Beto Morales. Morales dribbles to the right side with the right hand, trying to set up the half-court offense, looking for a screen, trying to drive by Monroe, and the defense here pretty good as he walks his way into the lane. Morales is actually going to be hit with the foul as Rory Monroe picks up his first personal foul. That's the 16th foul against Westlake as a blocking foul called as Morales tried to dribble to the lane. Good move there footwork-wise. Morales trying to desperately find a man, and that one on the inbound is intercepted by Monroe. Monroe into the front court here to KJ Adams. Adams fakes the shot and hands it off to Daniel Villarreal, and Villarreal finishes with the easy layup with the right hand. Villarreal with 5 points here in the quarter. Now a three-pointer on the other end. Launched from the right wing by Michael Robertson. That shot no good. And now on the outlet pass, it's stolen by Moat, then stolen by Robertson, then stolen by McManus. McManus feeds Rory Monroe. Monroe goes up from the right block, and he is fouled out the shot. And Rory will go to the line to shoot the and one. Wow, the ball changed possessions 3 times as it was trying to pass the timeline. As Moat had the ball, then he had it intercepted, then he stole it back, then McManus had it stolen out from under him by Robertson, and then McManus stole it back and somehow found KJ Adams, and then Adams got it down to Monroe to finish the job. So good job there by Rory as he adds the and one. He now has 5 points in the ball game, and Westlake lead is now 28-9. It's a 19-point advantage, the largest lead in the final half minute here, ticking off the clock in the second quarter. We invite you to stay tuned for the Colhane Premier Properties halftime program. We'll go over some of the points and some of the statistical information here. Of course, hopefully give you an update on the Westlake women's team playing on the road tonight at Akins. Now, timeout's going to be called here. We will take it as well back in a moment, as this is Westlake basketball. Trying to inbound the basketball here is Sebastian Hernandez. Hernandez gets it in. Final 4 seconds to Morales. Morales puts up a runner on the left elbow. That shot no good off the glass. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Get a very interesting set of opportunities here for both ball clubs. Westlake now scoring 18 points in the second quarter to their 10 in the first quarter. And they had the lottery up 28-9 tonight. Now driving to the lane to open things up here in the second quarter is Moat. And Ian gets to the basket. He is fouled. The shot does not count. But it does count. The ball in the basket was actually good. Just didn't see the signal from the referee, and that's exactly what happened. So it's an and one opportunity here for Ian Moat. As he has 3 points on the evening. Puts up the shot. The and one is no good, but KJ skies for the rebound, and the putback is there for KJ. So it's a 4-point swing here as Moat adds the field goal. He misses the free throw on the and one, but KJ comes in with the 2-point field goal again on the putback. He has 11 points, Moat with 5. So now, just like that, 32-9, and a 4-0 run to start things up here in this third quarter. Starting 5 on the floor here for Westlake: Monroe, Adams, Moat, McManus, and May. Of course, starting 5 also on the floor for Akins, Malik IV, Davis, Robertson, Henry, and Morales. Now driving into the lane on the baseline is Davis. He kicks it over to Robertson. Robertson back out to the left wing here to Robert Malik IV. He loses the basketball, has to retreat back to the top of the arc to get it. Now resets here with Morales. Morales with nifty dribbling, driving into the lane, putting up the shot. That shot with the left hand, no good. McManus pulls down the rebound. Outlet pass here to Monroe. Monroe to KJ. KJ back to Monroe. That pass tipped, but somehow May gets a hold of it. He puts up the shot. It's no good. 2-on-1 break. Davis headed hard to the hole. That shot is good. It'll count, and he is fouled. Good little ball movement there for both teams as they both got out in a transition. Wait and see who the foul is on. Shot is up and good for Nate Davis. So he gets the and one. 3 points for him, 5 of the game, and now KJ rifles a pass to the right corner here to Rory Monroe. Now over to Moat. Actually, that was McManus in the corner. Now a whistle away from basketball. As a turnover for Westlake, gives the ball back over to Akins. Inbounding the basketball here to Morales is Robertson. Make that Davis. Davis now retreating to the corners as they try to take the air out of the basketball yet again. 6:25 to play here in the third quarter. It is now a 20-point advantage for Westlake, 32-12. Now Morales driving to the lane. Put up the floater here in the middle of the lane with the left hand, and that one is good for Beto Morales. He has 4 points. First buckets of the second half. Now KJ trying to beat the full court press, and does. Gets it over to May in the corner to Monroe. Monroe back to KJ. KJ elevates for the pass, and contact is made on the right block by Jackson Henry. That will be Henry's 4th personal foul.
22, Jackson Henry, his 4th.
It's the team's second foul. 32-14 now. With Morales' bucket. Moat picked up defensively by Morales. Now into the high post to KJ Adams. Baseballs a pass to McManus. McManus to Monroe. Back to May down the baseline. Over to Moat. Moat looking for a 3-point opportunity here for Rory Monroe. He fires from the corner. That shot no good. Rory follows with a shot. And May puts up the shot at point blank range. That's no good. May fighting for the rebound, and it's a jump ball. May was trying to really elevate and put the shot back up. The possession arrow will belong with Akins. Tough basketball there on the offensive board for May, even though the ball goes to Akins. Pretty good effort there down low. 32-14. It is now an 18-point advantage. It's been as high as 20 for Westlake. As Morales comfortably dribbles with the left hand, waiting for the screen for Robertson. Now he backs off. Morales dribbles back out here as Jackson Henry trying to set a screen here, but he has the basketball. Back over to Robert Mallett the fourth, trying to shake May off the dribble, can't do it. Gives it up to Jackson Henry. Now carrying the basketball back around to the top of the arc is Davis. Gets it over to Morales, who's picked up defensively here in the zone by McManus. Now McManus with a shimmy and a shake. He steps inside of 18 feet and makes the shot. Nice job there by Morales. Now Moat down court. He crosses the timeline. He's picked up defensively by Morales. Now Monroe trying to dribble drive in the lane. Kicks it over to Moat. Moat for three in the corner. That one no good. Rebound fought for and tipped out of bounds by KJ Adams. And it'll belong to Akins. There is all kinds of traffic around KJ Adams. It seems like all times. The junior has 11 points in this ballgame and 8 in the second quarter after he only had 1 point via the free throw in the first quarter. 32-16 now. It's Westlake opting to give another possession here to the Akins Eagles. Carson May, the tallest man on the floor, next to KJ, guarding the smallest man on the floor. And now Morales with a step-back three-point shot. Beto knocks it down from the right wing. Beto erupting here with 7 points in this third quarter. As he knocks down the three. It is now 32-19. 4 minutes and 14 seconds to play. Now a whistle down low on the right block, and this one's going to be against Akins. Mankel and Villarreal coming into the ball game here for, I'll wait for the substitution.
Foul, Akins, number 1, Robert Mallett, his third.
Robert Mallett, the fourth, with his third personal foul. Inbound here from Moat to Villarreal as he finally checks into the game, as does Cade Mankel. Clearing out is Moat. Moat dribbling to the right wing over to McManus. Gets it over to the left corner here, and the three-point shot is up and somehow rattles in for Cade Mankel. Good looking shot there as it went off the front and the back iron and then finally fell through. 35-19 now. Over to the right wing to Robertson. Robertson fakes the pass in the interior. Now kicks it back over to the right wing, and resetting it is Michael Robertson. Making that Nate Davis as he gets it over to Nate Davis. Robertson again trying to find some room to work with. He's in the left corner now as they reset the half-court offense. Akins again trying to play that slow tempo game, trying to control possessions here so they can keep in it. Now Moat's going to get picked up with a foul here.
Foul on Westlake at 22-5.
That's Mo's second personal foul. And the team's second foul here in the quarter. Inbound pass coming here from Morales. Gets it over to Robertson. Back over to Jackson. And now the ball is loose on the floor. Picking it up is E.A. Moat. Moat across the timeline here on the right wing. Picks up his dribble. Fires to the corner to Mankel. Mankel interior. Pass down to the low block is to KJ Adams, and a foul's been called on that interior pass. Fouls.
Robert
Mallett, fourth, with his fourth personal foul. So now big-time foul trouble not only for Mallett, but also for Jackson Henry. As checking into the ball game here for the Akins Eagles is Tyrone Harris. Junior small forward is into the ball game here. Moat trying to clear out Morales. About 3 minutes here of the third quarter. Chaparrals lead 35-19. Good strong pass from Daniel Villarreal into KJ Adams. Adams with a one dribble and a turnaround shot at point-blank range, and he connects. So with 4 in the quarter, KJ now has 13 points, 37-19. Westlake with the lead. Morales waiting for Robertson, trying to make a move there. Around him, can't do it, trying to shake Mankel. 5'8" guard slices his way into the lane, puts up the shot, and the foul is called on Mankel. So Cade picks up his first personal foul, and third team foul here for Westlake. It was in the act of shooting, so Morales will go to the line. Morales having a whale of a third quarter with 7 points. He has 9 in the ball game. And he'll stride the line for the first time. First shot is up and no good off the front iron. Getting ready for a line change here for the Westlake Chaparrals as Blake Nielsen is in the ball game for Connor McManus. Diego Schleppe has also checked the ball game. Blake Nielsen, the 6'2" junior guard. 37-19 as Morales Bends his knees and fires the right-handed shot. That one no good. Pulling down the rebound is Daniel Villarreal. Gets the outlet pass to Cade Mankel. Mankel slowly dribbling on the far side. Gets it across the timeline to DV. Villarreal over to Schleppe. Schleppe back over to Nielsen. Nielsen back to Schleppe. Schleppe looking to get KJ Adams the ball down in the right corner. KJ taking on two defenders. Drives to the hole. That shot up, no good, but a foul's going to be called, and I believe it's an offensive foul on KJ Adams. We'll have to see if he, yep, that's exactly what the situation is. That's KJ's second personal foul. And the team's fourth. 37-19, 2:13 to play. Morales comes across the timeline here after another foul, turns the ball over, back over to Akins. Here comes the double team in the zone, but Morales just trying to dribble out of it. Now looking to work around a screen here by Jackson Henry. Doesn't have it. Now Robertson from the left wing drives the baseline, puts up the shot. Henry comes down with the rebound and resets here for Akins. Good hustle there by Henry on the floor with 4 fouls. Beautiful job there. 1:48 on the third quarter clock. Westlake, like I mentioned, 37-19. And now Nate Davis trying to attack KJ Adams. Drives into the hole. Puts up the finger roll shot. That one's no good. It's an air ball. And KJ Adams comes down with it. And now a whistle as he gained possession of the basketball. Not too sure what the call is here. I'm going to say that he traveled with the basketball. Interesting. Nonetheless, it's a turnover, and Morales is going to inbound it again. Trying to get it here to Jackson Henry. Doesn't have it. Trying to find a way. A bounce pass here. Trying to deny Jackson Henry. He somehow gets it. Defended there by Daniel Villarreal. And now Robertson at the top of the arc. Got it tightly here by Cade Mankel. Tries to dribble through the double team. Doesn't have it. Three-point shot is up here from the left corner. Good looking opportunity there for Harris to hit the shot. It's no good. Westlake pulls down the rebound. Schleppe over the left wing to Nielsen. Nielsen thought about it. Had the shot for a moment. And he gives it up to Schleppe, back to DV, Villarreal back to Schleppe, cuts to the hole, does DV, puts up the shot. The shot is good, and count the foul. But it's unfortunately going to be an offensive foul on Daniel Villarreal. Wow, this is a good-looking move to the hole in the give-and-go game there, but unfortunately a little too much shoulder as Villarreal picks up his first personal foul. It's the 15th foul for Westlake. Final minute of the third quarter, 37-19. Davis comes into the front court, gives it up to the left wing here to Robertson. Back to Davis. Davis driving to the baseline, working through traffic, puts up the shot. He is fouled. The shot is no good from the right block, but good job there. Just trying to get to the hole for Nate Davis. And he'll have 2 shots coming up. So Blake Nielsen picks up the first personal foul here for his first few minutes of action. As he has 1. Davis, the right-handed shot. And the first one is up and good. Davis, he is now 2 for 2 in free throws as he made the and 1 earlier in the quarter. He now has 6 points, 37-20. 17-point advantage here for Westlake. It's been as high as 20. Second shot is no good off the front iron. Rebound Daniel Villarreal. Outlet pass to Cade Mankel. Mankel across the timeline here in front of the broadcast table. Now he picks up his dribble. Bounce pass over to Schleppe. Schleppe picked up by Davis. Gets it over to Nielsen. Nielsen down low to KJ Adams. Here comes the triple team here. Finding the open man shouldn't be hard, and that's Cade Mankel in the corner for 3. Good look there by KJ as the ball was contested coming out as he drew not only the double but the triple team, and Mankel came open for a wide open shot. He now has 6. 2 made 3-pointers here. And the final 20 seconds in the third quarter now belongs to the Akins Eagles, down 20 points yet again. 40-20. Davis with the basketball turns it over here to Mankel. Mankel with the behind-the-back dribble. Slows everything down. Thought about attacking the rim. Now he's going to reset the offense here in the final 8 seconds. Schleppe over to Nielsen. Nielsen looking down low to KJ. KJ waits for the double team, trying to find his man. Kicks it back out to Schleppe. Schleppe with a head fake, turns, fires, and that one is no good. As it unfortunately falls errant there, and that'll do it for the third quarter of action. Fourth quarter coming up. Westlake leading Akins 40-20. Welcome back to live coverage of Westlake basketball. Mankel, Schleppe, KJ Adams, Nielsen, and Villarreal on the floor here for the Westlake Chaparrals. It is Elijah Jackson here. Now the lob pass from Ankles down to KJ Adams. He can't control it, but he's able to tip it back out. Schleppe looking to fire a three-point shot. That one is no good. KJ with the rebound, goes up for the dunk, and the dunk unfortunately bricks off the backboard, or off the back iron rather, so he misses the dunk on the putback. Now driving is Davis. Davis drives straight into the lane through traffic over Schleppe and connects. So for Davis, his first 2 points here in the fourth quarter. He has, actually, I believe he has, make it 6 in the half, 8 overall. 40-22, the lead is 18. Nielsen gets caught in the trap, but he's going to follow up, unfortunately, travel with the basketball. So he kind of spun around on that pivot foot to get away from the double team. Robertson and Davis. So it will be Eagles basketball. Harris will inbound. He'll do so into the backcourt, and retreating to retrieve the basketball is Morales. So Beto across the timeline here with the left-handed dribble, picked up defensively here by Diego Schleppe, who fights off the screen here. Nielsen picks him up, and now back up to Jackson. Elijah passes the ball to Robertson. Mike looking to make a move into the paint. Doesn't. Elevates, passes the ball on to Jackson. Jackson going baseline underneath the hoop. Kicks it out to Morales. Morales thought about a three-pointer, but Nielsen is there defensively. Now pulls up, has the ball poked away from him by DB. DB into the open court, but that Schleppe pass is intercepted by Davis. Davis with a one-on-two break, driving all the way in. The shot is up and good, and Nate Davis is feeling it now. 4 points in the first 2 possessions, and now down to a 16-point advantage. It's been as high as 20, but a nice little 4-0 run here for Akins. Down 40-24. Final 6.5 minutes here in regulation. Schleppe has the ball poked away from him again, but Nielsen is able to track down the loose ball. Good defense, and now reaching in and trying to tip the ball away from him is Morales. Schleppe now looking to lob it over to Nielsen. Nielsen with a wide open three-point shot. That one is no good. Mankel with the rebound. The putback no good from the left block. Still fighting for the loose ball. Davis has it. Akins across the timeline. Again, a 1-on-3 break. Davis going up, and it is rejected. Wow, what a block from KJ Adams. As you knew the 1-on-3 break was coming, the trailer was KJ, and you knew that the second Davis tried to put the shot up, he was going to swat it away. But nonetheless, a foul called. It'll be the 17th foul for Westlake. The foul's not on KJ, as that ball was actually ricocheted, as he blocked the ball from behind as the shot went up. But nonetheless, Davis is going to shoot the front end of 2 free throws. He misses the first one, and Moat's going to check in for Schleppe. (40-24), and as I mentioned, a 4-0 run here. Akins into the bonus with the 17 fouls here as Davis steps back in. The second of 2 free throws is up, and it is good. So Davis now with 5 in the quarter. Now Westlake with 6 minutes left to play here in the fourth quarter. Trying to beat the full court press, the high pass to Nielsen. Nielsen can't sky and get it. Just a high pass in the half-court trap there by Akins. It works again as Westlake allows the turnover. Now Morales has the ball go off his heel, and retreating from the inbound pass was Davis. He tried to make contact with the basketball as it came across the timeline, but it was still well behind the mid-court stripe there. So it's an over and back, and another turnover here from Akins. 40-26. 14-point advantage here. Into the high post goes KJ Adams. He kicks it over to Nielsen. Nielsen with a good-looking three-point shot. That one with the corner, and it's good for Blake Nielsen. Nicely done. As Nielsen gets 3 points here with that shot from the corner. Now 1 of 2 from the field. Both shots coming from beyond the arc as Nielsen, the junior guard, knocks down a 3-point shot. 43-26. The lead back up to 17. Here's Davis at the top of the arc. Now he'll retreat, try to reset the offense here. 5:15 to play here in regulation in the fourth quarter with the Westlake Chaparrals in a comfortable lead here, but Akins battling. Driving down the left side of the lane is Jayshawn Upton. Upton has his first field goal as he finishes with the left hand. 2 points for him. Beating the full press is Mankel. Mankel tries to hit KJ Adams. Adams with a behind-the-back pass to the trailer as he ran out of real estate on that good look down low by Mankel to KJ, but KJ just ran out of real estate. He tried the behind-the-back pass to get it out to the shooter on the left wing, and unfortunately it just scoots out of bounds. We will have a bit of a line change here. I mentioned Upton's in the game now. Monroe, May, and McManus have checked back into the ballgame, so now we have the starting 5 on the floor here for the Westlake Chaparrals. Now Now Morales, who is yet to come out of the ball game, gets it over to Robertson. Robertson picked up defensively here in this 2-3 zone. Now the give and go here to Davis. Davis puts up the shot. It's too strong on the layup. Monroe comes down with the rebound. Monroe picked up by Upton defensively. He bounce passes it over to Moat. Moat with the head fake. Now dribbles out of traffic and will reset the offense. 4.5 minutes to play. Now Mo dribbling into the left side of the lane. Gives it up to May on the right wing. And over to Rory Monroe, who spots up with a three-pointer in the corner. And it is good for Rory Monroe. Nice shot there. Rory with 8 points as he knocks down that three-pointer. Very efficient basketball here. The lead back up to 18, 46-28. Now the errant pass here for Akins. Turns the basketball over. Harris just can't get to it. And Elijah Jackson will come in for Harris. 401, 46-28. Your score. As I mentioned, an 18-point advantage. As Moat dribbles across the timeline here as he watched the clock dip inside. 4 minutes to play here in the fourth. Upton staying with him. Over to the left wing to McManus. McManus still looking for the cutter. Doesn't have it. He'll dribble. Get it back over to Moat. To the right wing to KJ Adams. Good pass to the corner. A spot up three-pointer from the left corner for McManus. It's not there, but the putback is for KJ Adams. Not one rebound, but two, as he got control of the basketball and delivered. That's his first points of the fourth quarter. 15 overall. Now going hard to the hole here is Upton. That shot altered and missed. Moat gives it up to KJ. KJ spins and a traveling violation is going to be called. As he got kind of caught in midair. He drug that foot across the lane there just inside the free throw line. And it's another traveling violation here. And it looks like that will do it for KJ Adams here with 3 minutes and 13 seconds. We see Preston Clark, the 6'5" sophomore forward, come to the ball game here. It's a 20-point advantage, matches the largest lead of the night here for Westlake, as they lead 48-28 with 3:09 to play. Jaden Greathouse has checked into the ball game, so it's Clark and Jaden Greathouse now elevating here with a nice pass in the lane, down low, intended for Jackson. Lost the ball momentarily to Davis, and the ball went out of bounds. Greathouse will inbound for Westlake, and now a timeout's going to be called here by the Chaparrals. Just trying to get their personnel correct. We'll be back in a moment. This is Westlake basketball. We welcome you back as Westlake controls the basketball here from the left wing. Slicing his way in the lane is Jaden Greathouse. That shot's too strong. Akins comes back. The Eagles trying to fly with Davis. Can't do it. Now an NBA range. Three-pointer from Robertson. That shot is no good from the left wing, although it looked really good. May comes down with the rebound in the front court to McManus. McManus trying to beat the press here as they get it across the timeline. May finds a wide-open Preston Clark for a three-pointer. That one to Aaron as his shot drifts left and unfortunately falls out of bounds. As a 20-point lead with 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. Joe Taylor joining you. Make sure you stay tuned for the BMW South Austin Drive Home featuring the postgame thoughts of Robert Lucero. Now over to the right wing here is Davis. Now back up top to Jackson. Over to Robertson. Robertson trying to make a move around Carson May. Puts up the shot. It's a wild one. That one no good. Jackson trying to control the rebound. Can't do it as McManus tries to tip his hand in there and get control of the basketball. He's the last one to touch it. We're seeing a couple of newcomers into the ball game here as getting an opportunity late in the game is in Goring, the 6'2" senior point guard, and also into the ball game is Christian Harrelson, the 6'7" senior post. For the final 2 minutes here in the fourth quarter, here's Upton. Upton dribble driving to the lane, trying to find room. Has some down low, but a foul is called. It'll be a two-shot penalty here as the foul's called on Goring, his first personal.
Foul on Westlake, number 10, Ian Gearing, his first.
Ian Gearing, fortunately, picking up an immediate foul here on Upton. Upton drills the front end of the 1-and-1. And for Upton, that is his First free throw made, and of course his free throw attempt, he is 1 of 1. Now has 3 points in the ball game, looking for 4 here as the southpaw puts up the shot. It's no good. Rebound Preston Clark. Clark looking to give off to Jaden Greathouse. Greathouse coming across the timeline here. Picked up by Jackson, looking for a Harrelson screen. Works his way right, now back left over to McManus. McManus back over to Greathouse. 1:40 to play here in regulation. 48-29 your score. Now McManus onto the right wing. Dribbles back out to the top of the arc. Looking to dribble to the left side. Gives it up to Greathouse. Greathouse looking to drive baseline. Looking for an open spot. Harrelson steps back beyond the arc. That three-point shot no good. Harrelson gets the long carom. And now Greathouse in the right corner. Picks up his dribble as he lost it momentarily. Gets it back out to Gearing. Now Ian going to work here in the half-court offense. Into the high post here to Preston Clark. Clark gets it down low. Wide open is Gearing. He tries the shot, and it's good. He thought he was running out of real estate. He turned around and just made the point-blank jumper. Nice job there by Gearing as he collects his first 2 points of the night. 50-29, final minute of regulation here as Morales trying to work against McManus. Gets it over to Mike Robertson. Robertson trying to make a move here with the basketball. Picks up the left-handed dribble. Dribbles to the left. Jackson with a head fake. Gets it back over to Robertson. And now a timeout's going to be called. And it'll be a 30-second timeout for Akins. Upton's going to inbound the basketball here. Breaking away to the top of the arc is Davis. Nate picked up defensively here by Jaden Greathouse. Greathouse, of course, the good freshman from the Westlake wide receiver core. Driving to the hole is Upton. And Greathouse is going to pick up his foul. So Greathouse picks up his first personal foul.
Jaden Greathouse, his first.
That's the team's 9th foul. So once again, into the bonus. Upton will have a shot here. He is 1 for 2, make it 2 for 3, as he now has 4 points in the ball game. It's back down to a 20-point advantage for Westlake, 50-30, as they lead Akins in the final 34 seconds in this one. Solid left-handed shot here, but it looks like we are going to see the shot is no good there, as calling a lane violation on Akins. So 50-30 as Clark looking to inbound to beat the press, gets it into Greathouse. Greathouse trying to beat the trap, and it goes off the leg of Upton. So 32 seconds remain, and Akins still battling hard despite down 20 points. Trying to get it into Gearing, does. Preston Clark. Gearing trying to work around Davis, can't do it. Now he's got a head of steam across the timeline. Gearing loses the basketball momentarily, dribbles behind the back, able to maintain control, picks up his dribble, gets it out to Harrelson. Harrelson finds Greathouse. Greathouse with the reverse layup, and that shot is blocked. Nice job by Harris, putting his arm out there and just letting his hand do the rest of the work as he blocked Greathouse's shot. Not necessarily the shot you want to see from him, but that's the athleticism Greathouse provides as he went to the rim hard. He'll inbound the basketball to Preston Clark. Clark looking to give it over to Gearing. Gearing, who has a field goal in this game, trying to shake his way around Davis. He gives to Harrelson, back over to Gearing, back over to Greathouse. Greathouse will just let this one dribble out, and the Westlake Chaparrals will move their district record to 7-0, 23-1, and now a 42-game winning streak for the Westlake Chaparrals.